Texans, the season is officially over, but I still wanted to make a video with the highlights from this past game.
Okay, fine, I'm salty, but I'll put it aside. Here are the real highlights.
Barkley starts us off, tries to look for an opening, but gets his flag pulled for loss of yards. Second down. Kudos to this Eagles team. They did not leave very many gaps, and they tried to run up the middle and got stopped almost immediately. Barkley eventually had a run going past the 20 that ended up getting called back for a flag in the backfield. Look at the great effort shown by Barkley, weaving in and out through multiple Kaufman players. We can see here that it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th guy got his flag. Our first drive did not produce any points, but we're on defense, see if we can prevent them from scoring on us. Our guys did not stop at all. We continued to chase the ball. We just could not seem to get that flag. Just want to point out how locked in Kingston was. With 3 players around him, he still kept his eye on the ball and chased down the runner until he got blocked off. So great effort. Not to worry, Daniel was able to get his flag. We appear to be doing very good. We're holding them down. Third down. Can we get the stop? Kai, with a great effort on the line, sees the opening and almost gets the runner's flag. This is a great play by the opposing team, and they were on the board with the touchdown. Kaufman makes a 1-point attempt. Play gets started, and Daniel is there to chase down the runner and get his flag. Barkley gives a thumbs up that he's ready to go. Takes the snap. Dawson is there with the block.
You know what I'm doing. Barkley with a tremendous effort, again weaving in and out of these Kaufman players, makes it all the way in for a touchdown.
The extra point attempt was no good, tying the game at 6-6. We don't have the actual footage of Kaufman scoring their second touchdown, but I assume it went something similar to this because we were not protecting the middle. We were not protecting the middle because the refs wanted the offensive and defensive line to have one hand on the ground, which is something we didn't work on because it was never necessary for the past games. And in every play afterward, that became a big issue, and we got a ton of flags for it. So this was third down, 35-yard line because of the penalty flags. This is now the 4th down. We have 25 yards to go to get a first down. Barkley played his heart out, but despite that, there was a turnover, and playing defense did not get any easier. We were constantly getting pushed and down on the ground, but these kids did not give up. They persevered, and through all the punishment, we were able to make some stops. The coaches make a substitution as their team was lining up. And that's another thing. We had no substitutes for this game. Every single kid played every single down. And they just kept at it. Kaufman could not get through us, even though we were tired and beat up. Third down, they were only able to get 5 yards on us, and with the scramble, the guy stayed focused, kept their eye on the ball, and we were able to hold him down. Fourth down, they run to the left. 3 Texans are there, and the flag gets pulled. We were able to stop them.
Put your hand down. Kingston, put your hand down. Kingston, put your hand down. Kai, put your hand down. God. Just here. God, you've never been told ever. So it's not easy.
We constantly kept getting pushed back and back and back to these penalty flags. And sincerely, it looked like the adjustment we had to make was a little too much. So we got pushed back to the 50-yard line. Understandably, we stopped recording. The ball was snapped, handed off to Kai, and it did not matter that 50 yards were ahead of him. He ran that ball.
ran so fast, he left a huge gap and actually was able to score the touchdown.
And just like that, we were back in the game.
Unfortunately, it was short-lived because just after that, the Kaufman players were able to score another touchdown, making the score 12-20.
You have to give credit where credit is due. This Kaufman's team was relentless. And just like deja vu, we were at the 45-yard line, needing 25 yards to make the first down at the 20-yard line. Barkley scrambles, goes in and out between all of the Kaufman players.
They couldn't answer to his running style. He's weaving in and out, but eventually we got overpowered and fell just 2 yards short of the first down. I would be lying if I said I didn't think the game was over right then and there, but down after down, these kids kept playing. And we actually got a flag in our favor, but the hits just kept coming. But we stopped them. Daniel was able to get his flag, 4 and out, and we had a chance to get the ball back. With no timeouts left, Texans were 12, Eagles had 20. A touchdown could put us into overtime with only seconds left on the clock for one last play. Barkley finds a lane on the outside right. With only one player to beat, he just gets past him and makes it all the way in for a touchdown. The play was ruled a touchdown, but the touchdown was overturned and ended our playoff run. That sounds familiar.
I caught it. I came down with it and tried to reach for the goal line.
What was your level of disbelief when the call was overturned?
I don't even understand why it was even a challenge. Have you ever seen that rule before?
Calvin Johnson.
No. It wasn't like that. I'm reaching for the touchdown, trying to break the play.
Right.
Never seen nothing like it.
We definitely had a chance at winning, but that was an amazing ending. All the players, compared to the first game to now, big difference. I'm very proud of each and every one of y'all.
Texans! Good.